Friends, welcome to Market Analysis. Today, I will be analyzing Alpha. Alpha got a strong boost since the beginning of the year and it rallied to as high as 0.1666 before it finally starts dropping. When Alpha hit resistance at 0.1666, it came down to the 200-day simple moving average at 0.1139. Then it pushed back up from there. It touched the resistance zone again and it hit the price of 0.1840. Then it couldn't break through the resistance zone. It has a very huge sales from lots of traders. The volume is huge and the price bar closes towards the low of its range, which sent the price of Alpha down drastically. And Alpha hit a price of 0.0866 before it finally stopped its downward trend. It pushed back from there and it traded in between the 21-day exponential moving average and the 50-day SMA. It hit a high of 0.1213. Then it started ranging. Alpha kept moving grudgingly till it hit a high of 0.1326. Then it finally come down to retest the moving averages. It break below the 200-day moving average at 0.1004. Then the following bar, it started ranging. So Alpha continued to range. The first bar after the red bar is a very tight trading bar with a very less volume. The next bar is a red bar. It has a very tight range and also a less volume. That is telling us that there is no more interest in Alpha. The following bar is also a blue bar. It has a very tight range and a less volume, followed by another blue bar which closes at the top of its range and also has a less volume. That particular bar is telling us that interest is picking up in Alpha before we finally have this outside bar. The volume is on average and the bar closes within its range, but all this bar closes below the 200-day moving average, which separates the bull and bear territory. Then a new bar coming which confirm strong support from traders and strength of Alpha. It closes above all the moving averages and the volume is huge. The volume is huge and it's above several volumes that Alpha has been trading for over a couple of months. That is telling us that interest is picking up in Alpha. Institutional traders are now loading their position and Alpha is getting traction of an upward trend. Let me draw a trend line so we can see how Alpha is behaving in relation to its prior resistance zone. I'll connect the line from the first resistance peak in resistance point to peak here. So as the pattern is forming, the next bar came up, which is a very nice bar. It confirms the strength of the prior bar and it has a very huge volume. It touches the upper resistance trend line. Then we finally have a breakout bar. The breakout bar is so huge. It has a very high volume and it's telling us that Alpha has breakout from its range. Now, let me zoom out. Let's zoom in so you can see it very clear. As alpha breaks out from its range, it's telling us that uptrend has resumed with the largest volume alpha has ever traded for several months. Looking at alpha, it shows a sign of accumulation and now it has broke out already, which confirm the uptrend resumption for alpha. All the prices above the moving averages. The strength is getting into alpha. It's still at its early stage for someone to join the rally. If this analysis really help you, subscribe to my channel. If you have any comment or any opinion, comment on the video section. Thank you.